Hey, my people. Wonders they say it shall never end. Another shocking update. Still on justice for mohbad. My people no be small matter dey ground o. To read on the tie wrapper as they break na different shocking updates and we dey come out come here.
He saw it coming. Right now, the Nigerian government, they have failed us. They know exactly what happened to mohbad. They knew those that are responsible for the dying of mohbad, hence they are keeping quiet. Are there people on this planet Earth that feels that they are above the law, that they cannot be talked to or they cannot be reached? The truth is this. Let's be real. What happened when they were coming from Ikorodu? What happened? When they were coming from Ikorodu, there was an argument. There was a fight. Fight between who? Mohbad and the wife. And why was there a fight? Why was there a fight? Because there was an particular thing. And that argument was who get this pikin? The argument was because of the paternity of the child. So if there's an argument about the paternity of the child, why, to make peace reign, to make things just go easily for every one of us, even for mohbad's father, the said wife, and the child in question, why don't they just do a DNA to actually ascertain the paternity of the child? Can I say something? The truth is this. The woman in question does not really know who the father is. Does not know who the father of the child is. Hence, she's reluctant. She doesn't want to do the DNA. And we equally heard a few months ago when Stella Dimikokos, a blogger on Instagram, she equally has a page on Facebook, but she's more on Instagram. And I said then, and I'm still going to say it now, Stella Dimikokos does not just talk. She's a big blogger. She's a blogger then that says things that people do not even know about. When you say bloggers that talk, you say Stella Dimikokos, you will know. She says things, and everything she has ever said is the simple truth. And she came out and she said that a popular Yoruba actress provided the funds for the black widow to go and do the DNA. That they did the first DNA in order for them to be very sure of what the first result was. They ended up doing a second DNA. That they did 2 DNA, and it is a popular Yoruba artist, actress, sorry, that provided the funds for the DNA. People were pointing fingers at Iyabo Ojo, that she is the one, allegedly. So the truth is this. That statement that was made by Stella Dimikokos, I still believe and I still trust on that. That something did happen concerning the test that was done. Because Stella does not come and talk anyhow. Not Stella. No blogs ever said anything. It was only Stella. It was only Stella in the whole of the internet that broadcasted that story. So that particular statement made by Stella Dimikukos, I can vouch for it that allegedly that statement is true. Stella doesn't chase crowd. She doesn't. I can equally tell you there was a time when a case of this actress that sued, that was having a fight with this man, this pastor. What was his name? Please, somebody remind me. This pastor, this popular pastor that had a problem with one actress, the Hausa girl, or the girl from the north. Can somebody remind me her name? I'm looking on the screen. I'm looking at the screen now to see if somebody's going to mention her name. Apostle Suleiman and Halima Abubakar. God bless you. Now I know you guys are following. I just wanted you to find out whether you guys are following. The same Stella Dimikukos was the one that came out with her full chest on Daddy Freeze's platform, and she said the conversation Apostle Suleiman had with Halima Abubakar, he said she's a party to that. She saw the conversation, and she herself, she's a friend to Apostle Suleiman. He said the truth is this, I'm not going to lie, there was something, I know there was something between Apostle Suleiman and Halima, because I saw the conversation. Even if Apostle Suleiman does not want to communicate with me again, let it be, but I have to say the truth. That day was the day I fell in love with Stella Dimikukos. She stood up and said her yes, and she said the truth. He said she was even the one that was even saying that the apostle should give her some money to go and take care of herself, because she knew for a fact there was something between them. That is how truthful somebody can be.
My people, so many things.
She said yes. I know that the things I'm doing this on your platform.
I remember.
I know I'm going to say this. Even if the apostle does not want to talk to me again, even if the apostle does not want to have anything to do with me again, but I have to say this. This is the truth. This is exactly what happened. That day when the woman said that on that the Freeze's platform,
to the fact that mohbad was not
she just bought my likeness.
He no get problem at all.
Coming out on
that he
the Freeze's platform
to ask mohbad
on social media to say this is what you know. You saw the conversation, text message exchange, and said,
mohbad on the other hand,
you cannot lie, but you have to say the truth. So that's what happened. Stella, when Stella comes out and say put anything on her platform, know that she knows what she's saying, and she was the only person who brought that information out on social media, that there was a test that was conducted to ascertain the paternity of that child, and that two tests was done, a first one and the second one. What the first one was, we don't know. What the second one was, we don't know. But we don't understand why, if the first one was the right one, if the first one says the child belongs to Mo, why would there be a second one? That is the question. You understand? So if the first one says that child is Mo's own, so why would there be any need for a second one? I don't know. Or is it that the first one actually said is Mo's own? They needed to do a second one to actually ascertain that it is the correct one. I don't know. So the truth is, the paternity of the child has been in question. Hence mohbad and W had a fight. Hence they were fighting from the show to the house. In short, they started the fight from the house to the show. The fight started from the house to the show.
when he dey alive.
They still got to the show.
To the disappoint,
the thing still happened. Okay, when they were at the show, one thing I really want to find out, where was Wunmi? Was she in the show with them, or she was just in the car? There are certain things we need to ask.
In his infinite mercy,
there are certain things we need to ask. Where was she when they were in the show dancing? When mohbad was singing? We need to know.
Peace for the wicked.
And even in that show, that particular day, our ear not deaf. It was even in that same show that we heard a voice saying, Sam Larry ma by Lenny, Sam Larry is going to buy you today. It was also in that show. We heard that one.
Why you go get peace?
It was also in that show. We heard that one. I want you people to understand something. And I'm going to say it. Ever since the demise of mohbad, W have been acting very funny in the sense that she never claims she knows Sam Larry. Even in the corona inquest, she never mentioned of Sam Larry. She has always avoided mentioning that name, Sam Larry. And in that show that day, somebody screamed and said, Sam Larry ma buy lady, Sam Larry is going to buy you today. The same period, mohbad pastor, we heard a voice of Sam Larry saying, Otigbesi, all station closed, no case to answer. Am I making sense? No one is innocent in the demise of mohbad. We are going to drag all of them until they say until they tell us who organized the buying. We already know who actually did it, who organized it, how they organized it, and who bought mohbad. They should tell us. Can you imagine Sam Larry ma buy Lenny? All of a sudden, Sam Larry was in a conversation with somebody, telling the person, Otigbesi, all station, Oti close you. Kò sí case to answer. No case to answer. Una dey hear so? So, who did they gbesi? Where is no case to answer? Because people have organized everything that mohbad has to be buried, because nobody can trace how you people carried out the buying of mohbad, because you people have so much organized it that there's not going to be a statement, police report to give to the father. Then the hospital did not, even when the hospital gave hospital report or death report to the woman in charge, W, she did not give to Daddy Mohbad. Since police report is not available, death certificate is not available, and the morgue cannot take a dead person without any of those two, no police report, no death certificate. So what will not happen? They will carry the body and go and bury it. That was exactly what their plan was. The plan actually worked. That was exactly what it was, and it worked, and that was how they buried mohbad. Do you guys understand me? That is exactly what happened, and that is how they buried him. But as God will have it, the cry of the nation of Nigerians, who were actually surprised of the sudden demise of mohbad, they came out en masse, cried, shouted, called the help of the government to look into the buying of mohbad. But as at that time, those in power, let me just be specific, let me say the government themselves, they didn't know that people that have a hand in the buying of mohbad, if they connected to them somehow. So what happened? They didn't know at that time. The government took it upon themselves. Mohbad should be exhumed. Mohbad should be exhumed. When he got to the 8th or 9th days, they exhumed him. Immediately they exhumed him. That was when everything unveiled. Even, and one of the reasons why people were screaming that they need to exhume him was because the way he was buried. His neck was bent in the coffin. His neck was bent. Who bought the coffin? Darosha bought the cheapest coffee where he went to buy the coffee. The cheapest coffee. That's what he did. And when he got there, he told them that the person wey won't bury say na him younger brother. Him younger brother wey won't bury. He not tell them say him younger brother tall pass am o. The coffee wey they even carry, they build the coffee, they do am sawdust. See they inside the coffee when they carry go take bury Mohbad. Then they build the coffee. They never build and finish. Darosha say na that one he want. How much they say they take buy the coffee that time? 40-something thousand and be 50-something thousand. One kind of money wey not reach 50,000 no. Now under 50,000 now they take buy the coffee. Now they take buy the coffee. They do finish. Darosha see and say not be Mohbad size oh. He know what they do. He know say they need to bend his head so that make them know say they finish work. He carry the coffee, carry go house, carry go where they go put Mohbad. He carry and put for inside there. At the end of the day, what happen? Nigerians begin to shout. They never see where they bury person when they bend his head. They never see where they bury person when they bury his head. Now so the general public come begin to drag Papa Mohbad. Say you know what he do to a pikin when he say he go bury pikin, not even knowing. Say police refuse to give Papa Mohbad police report concerning the buying of Mohbad.